The K-pop world has once again been shaken by a rumor that spread rapidly across various social media platforms, particularly among the devoted fanbase of BLACKPINK, known as Blinks. The rumor claims that BLACKPINK was reportedly rejected from attending and participating in the American Music Awards, following reports that the iconic South Korean girl group did not receive a single nomination for their latest mini-album, Deadline, nor for its lead single, Go. The news naturally shocked many, given how massive BLACKPINK's name is on the global music stage, and how Deadline had already achieved a series of remarkable milestones since its release on February 27, 2026. The rumor first began circulating across fan forums and platforms like X, formerly Twitter, before eventually making its way to various entertainment news sites. Many Blinks responded with immediate disbelief, and understandably so. Deadline is far from an album that could be overlooked or dismissed. On the contrary, the 5-track mini-album captured the world's attention from the very first day of its release. According to Hanteo Chart data, Deadline sold approximately 1,461,785 copies within its first day of sales alone, setting a new record for the highest single-day sales by any girl group in Hanteo Chart history, surpassing the previous record held by aespa. In its first week, the album went on to sell over 1.7 million copies, once again breaking the record for the highest first-week sales by a female artist in Hanteo history. With achievements like these, it is only natural that many people question the validity of a rumor suggesting the group received no recognition from one of the biggest music awards shows in the United States. The lead single, Go, itself holds a particularly special place in BLACKPINK's discography. It marked the first time all 4 members of the group, Jisoo, Jennie, Rosé, and Lisa, contributed together to the songwriting of a single track. With its EDM and techno-influenced sound, Go presented a newer, more experimental, and bolder side of BLACKPINK, while still retaining the signature energy the group has always been known for. The song was released simultaneously with the album on February 27, 2026, and immediately captured the attention of fans worldwide. Within this context, the rumor of a rejection from the AMAs felt all the more baffling to many observers and supporters of the group. If examined more closely, BLACKPINK's presence at international awards shows has always been a sensitive and dynamic subject. For years, debates surrounding how the Western music industry acknowledges K-pop artists have been a lengthy and ongoing conversation among fans and music critics alike. For some, this rumor of rejection is simply one of many narratives that reflect the broader imbalance of Asian artist representation at American award ceremonies. For others, however, the rumor is seen as an exaggeration with little grounding in fact, especially given that BLACKPINK had actually received a nomination at the 2026 AMAs in the Best Female K-pop Artist category, a fact that appeared to have been overlooked or ignored in the wave of speculation that spread across the internet. What is particularly interesting to observe is how a rumor like this can spread so quickly and be received so enthusiastically by certain audiences without further verification. In the age of social media, information that is yet to be confirmed can easily transform into a widely accepted narrative that takes on the appearance of established fact. Blinks, who are fiercely protective of their idols, responded with raw emotion, and within hours, hashtags related to BLACKPINK and the AMAs began dominating trending pages across multiple digital platforms. This massive wave of reaction only served to amplify the rumor further, creating a viral cycle that proved difficult to contain. It is worth remembering that BLACKPINK had just completed one of the most ambitious concert tours in their career history. The Deadline World Tour, which ran from July 5, 2025 to January 26, 2026, comprised 33 shows across 16 cities spanning Asia, Europe, and North America. The tour made BLACKPINK the first K-pop girl group to perform at Wembley Stadium in London, a historic achievement that firmly cemented their place on the world music map. 2 shows in Kaohsiung, Taiwan, reportedly drew over 120,000 attendees, generating a significant economic impact for the city. With a track record like this, BLACKPINK's position as one of the most influential music groups in the world today seems beyond dispute. BLACKPINK's comeback had itself been one of the most anticipated moments in the K-pop industry in recent years. After a period of hiatus from group activities, during which each member focused on their respective solo endeavors, all four finally reunited to produce Deadline. Rose had collaborated with Bruno Mars on the global smash HT, which earned a Grammy nomination. Lisa appeared in the third season of HBO's critically acclaimed series The White Lotus and founded her own music label, LLOUD. Jennie launched her fashion brand ODD Atelier. Meanwhile, Jisoo collaborated with Zayn Malik on the song Eyes Closed and released her debut solo album. After all of those individually brilliant solo journeys, the reunion of all four members under one group album carried enormous emotional and commercial weight. The first single from the Deadline era, Jump, released on July 11, 2025, immediately exploded across global music charts. The track became BLACKPINK's third #1 single on the Billboard Global 200 and entered the Billboard Hot 100 at number 28, marking the group's 10th entry on that prestigious chart. Jump also surpassed 100 million views on YouTube within just 15 days of its release, making it the fastest K-pop music video to reach that milestone that year. These facts only deepen the questions many have raised. If BLACKPINK's album and singles delivered such extraordinary commercial performances, how could a rumor about their rejection from the AMAs gain so much traction and be believed so readily? The answer perhaps lies in the way Western award institutions define relevance and success, a set of criteria that does not always align with global sales figures or international popularity. Nominations at events like the AMAs are determined based on data from Billboard and Luminate, which encompasses streaming, album and song sales, radio airplay, and touring revenue over a specific period of eligibility. However, the way that data is interpreted and translated into nominations remains something that is not fully transparent to the general public, and that lack of transparency creates fertile ground for speculation to grow and thrive. It is within this context that the rumors surrounding BLACKPINK and the AMAs must be read critically. Not necessarily as evidence of deliberate discrimination or dismissal of BLACKPINK's contributions to the music industry, but rather as a reflection of the collective anxiety that the K-pop fan community often experiences when confronted with an award system they feel has yet to become truly inclusive. The fierce protectiveness fans feel toward their idols, combined with the lightning-fast dynamics of social media, frequently produces narratives that grow far larger than the facts themselves. What is certain, regardless of whether the rumor holds any truth, is that BLACKPINK's journey through 2026 has already spoken volumes on its own terms. From record-breaking album sales, to historic performances at some of the world's most iconic stadiums, to Go, standing as a bold and sonically daring title track unlike anything previously seen in their discography, BLACKPINK has demonstrated time and again that their existence and relevance in the global music industry does not hinge solely on recognition from any single award show. For Blinks, those tangible achievements carry far more meaning than any trophy or nomination ever could. And for the music world at large, BLACKPINK remains one of the most undeniable names in the industry, a force that no rumor, no matter how viral, can diminish or define.